Yeah, hi. Is this Middlebrow?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Middlebrow podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Brian Park.
I'm Dan Rosen.
It's All Hallows Eve.
Wow, revealing to the listeners when we're recording.
The eve of All Hallows
What if crazy shit.
I saw this New York Times article earlier this afternoon, and they were reporting on how Halloween decorations have gotten too scary.
Oh, yeah. People are cowards.
No, I agree.
You're scared? You're a little scaredy bitch?
They're so realistic now. It's insane. I think it's tied to this article that we're going to unpack later in this episode. This Harper's piece that lit the internet on fire about gooning.
Yeah.
This is a byproduct of people who are masturbating too much. You need to increase the stimuli to any sort of reaction.
You've seen the worst shit.
Right.
On the internet all the time. So it's not enough to be a little scared. You have to have like decapitation, lynching, organs falling out.
It's a straight line from a dad who saw Charlie Kirk get assassinated on Twitter 1,000 times.
Yeah, when we see that, then you need your decorations.
And then later going to his wife is like, hey, honey, I think we're going to dial it up a little bit this year for Halloween. Maybe we should get like a zombie who's getting
we're gonna have
a pitchfork
we're gonna have
gouging its eyes out.
We're gonna have the Manson murders on our front yard. Just McMansions, just with the most horrific serial killers.
Jesus, way too scary. Way too scary.
Well, we're going to a party.
Yeah, you asked me what I was going to be dressed as for this party, and you judged me.
No, I didn't. You're just a cat. I mean, it's like...
It's low effort,
It's not even low effort. It's like less than default. It's better to go as nothing than to be a cat. Which is the sign of giving up.
I'm going as Penelope Pussycat.
Great. That's a specific. At least you're a specific.
I'm
cat.
really hoping that I go to. So I'm going to go to a vintage store tomorrow and source a pink blazer with power shoulders.
Where are you going to go? You're going to go L Train Vintage?
No, this is going to have to be one of those Stella Dallas hits.
Okay. Do you think vintage stores like jack up their prices the 2 weeks before Halloween because they know?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That just like drunk 20-year-olds need their perfect little
for sure
Charlie XCX outfit.
The wine shop in my neighborhood jacks up its prices for Thanksgiving.
My friend Gabby, I saw, had a good one. She posted Charlie Kirk XCX, and she dresses Charlie XCX with a bloody neck. I was like, listen, that's fucked up as shit, but that is clever.
That is so funny. I went to an art-themed party last night where people dressed up as...
Halloween?
Yeah. Someone brought in like a giant white rectangle, and there was some like 1915 white-on-white painting.
God, those are the most pretentious. There's that famous photo of all the architects, like this is like 100 years ago, all the Bauhaus architects or whatever dressing up as their favorite buildings. And that's kind of cute. I just like these old men dressed up as. So
which one is it? Is it pretentious or is it cute?
No, I turn to the middle. If it's like old men dressing up as buildings, that's cute.
What are you dressing up as?
You're just gonna have to wait and see. No, I'm doing Frog and Toad couples costume, baby.
So you're dressing up as what you normally dress up as. Oh, I'm gonna wear a tweed blazer.
I'm not I phased out of my in college. I was a tweed blazer dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so annoying of you.
I think I saw one dude at a party that would come in with a tweed blazer and he looked so cool, and I was like, "Fuck, that's gonna be me." And I just didn't pull out. He was just hot in the end. Isn't that always what it is?
That's really all it is.
He's just a hot person.
Yeah. And you saw him, and then you saw an interview with Wes Anderson, and you're like, I got to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to wear all...
It's two
things.
things.
He just wears seersucker. That's Wes Anderson's go-to. It's just seersucker suits.
And the Clark's Wallabies.
Yeah.
It's always two things, though. They're hot, or the clothes that they're wearing are very expensive.
So the uglier you are, the more expensive the clothes have to be?
Basically.
Okay.
That's the trade-off.
Like Michelle LeMay. Like, she looks like a witch from Macbeth, but she wears crazy expensive clothes, so it's okay.
That's Rick Owens'
partner?
partner?
Muse partner. Who the fuck knows what's going on
She
there?
looks like she looks like a witch.
Yeah. She looks like she harvests like baby organs.
I dressed up as neoliberal once.
That's just you.
No, but
you dressed up as yourself.
I borrowed
Brian, the market is always right, Park.
No. I borrowed my girlfriend's AOC t-shirt, and then I had a leather trench coat and the Matrix sunglasses.
Oh, neoliberal. I get it.
If we didn't know each other,
is AOC a liberal?
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I was really trying to shoehorn
like
a pun.
Ezra Klein.
Okay, enough Halloween talk, Dan.
Well, by the time and the next time we talk, there's going to be
What?
a new mayor. Or by the time the people listen to this, there's going to be a new mayor.
Exciting.
What are you voting on? Props 2 through 5.
I already voted, bro.
What'd you vote?
I voted
for the props?
early.
Did you know what to do for the? Does anyone know what to do on the props?
There's a lot of there wasn't unanimous for these props. It was very confusing because the 3 to 4 Instagram accounts that I follow all had different responses. So
who do I blindly follow with these immensely consequential props? It's an example why direct democracy is bad. Every time I read a prop and I'm just like I have a pretty good education. I can't make heads or tails of this, and I just have to defer. So your average person who's like, has no concept of did they just show up for the first time adjudicating like these insanely convoluted legal arguments?
Like, I have no faith in Americans in anyways because my friend sent me this survey website where they showed the results of people who voted in the last presidential election, and they asked them like, what are the 3 issues that you care the most about? And this one woman was like, I think gay people should be allowed to legally marry. I believe that abortion should be allowed in almost all instances. And I don't think that illegal immigrants should be deported without a fair trial. And they're like, who do you think she voted for? I said, okay, obviously Kamala. I voted for Donald Trump because I believe in the right to like bear arms. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
The median voter has the most schizophrenic policy positions.
Dude, it was
like we're in a little bubble where we like everyone we know kind of has like the same correct opinions.
Yeah.
And so you just assume like, oh, you have this. If you're on this side, you have this constellation of opinions. The median voter has just the most psychotic, like weird, often contradictory, opposing views. And I mean, there are literally going to be many Trump Mamdani voters. That's fucking insane.
And I guess we'll see. We'll see if Bill Ackman moves out of New York.
That would be a success, I think, if we get Bill Ackman to leave. I think he lives in the Beresford above Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, is that the building where all the billionaires live?
Yeah, I think A-Rod lives there. Adam Silver lives there.
Whoa.
If you're the Jacobins in the next revolution, just head straight to the Beresford.
All right, Middlebrow, let's go.
Middlebrow field trip to the Beresford.
Okay, so Dan, I see you wrote in our Google Doc here, 11 Madison Park dinner was too long. Can you please expand on what this is?
I get invited to a lot of silly brand dinners. Because I'm whatever, because of the Instagram. I'm sure you do too.
You're a man about town.
And usually you don't agree because you don't know anyone. And then it's just like it's just a dinner with strangers, which is fun maybe 1 or 2 times when you're like, ooh, free food. And then you're like, I'm not a child. I can pay for my own food. I don't have to like sit next to a stranger for a million hours. But I love Madison Park. Has some. Are
they still doing?
No,
veggie?
they completely.
They don't do vegan?
Vibe shift, baby. It's over. It's a fake little thing during the Biden admin.
Okay.
And they went vegan.
Is it still hard to get a table there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not.
This is like the creme de la creme 3-star Michelin restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3-star, 4-star. I don't know what it is with Michelin.
It's like 2 or 3. Yeah.
It's the high. Yeah, I think it was like #1 restaurant in the world multiple years. And so I'm like, okay, this brand Calico wallpaper.
A wallpaper.
A wallpaper.
They were launching did their brand dinner at 11 Madison Park.
When you're in the design world long enough, you do go to you don't even second guess the weird things. You go to like a birthday party for a lamp, and then you go to a dinner for the launch of a new floral wallpaper at 11 Madison Park.
Wow.
It's just like, why is shout out to them. Thank you for inviting me. Very beautiful, lovely wallpaper.
It's fitting that it was too long for a wallpaper company dinner.
But I mean, these courses are insane. It's like 10 courses at least, and it's like it was a 4-hour dinner.
4 hours?
4 hours. Because not is it so many courses, but they decide to like it's like 20 minutes between every course. So you have a course of like 3 little radishes. Great, they're amazing radishes.
And then you just sit there
and you just have to like and it's like, and these are 2 people I never met, both very nice. Chilled, great people. I don't have 4 hours of conversation with strangers. That's tough. Yeah.
That is so
And okay, I
tough.
get maybe if you go with your like, your dad, it just turned 80 and you go there with your family and you hate your family, but this is everyone goes because daddy's paying for everyone to have a little EMP dinner.
Sure.
You go, it's special. And then you can talk to your family. Or you can not talk to them, which is fine because you can just be on your phones, which is what you want to do. But it's not rude. But I can't do that. 4 hours
strangers,
with strangers.
Was the food good?
It's fine.
What kind of food is it?
It's like fancy.
Like, did you get like
European,
a deconstructed, frothy?
No, it's not like the micro gastronomy stuff.
Okay.
It's it started off with like this.
You're so smart.
Onion.
I love how you just had. It's not that micro gastronomy stuff. Like you just pulled that out of thin air.
Brian, that was more in the late 2000s with.
But with the closing of El Bulli, I mean, no one's really doing that anymore.
No, that was Wiley Dufresne, kind of doing his little magic trick, and now he's making pizza.
Okay. So it was fine.
It's not the foam shit.
Yeah.
No, it was very, very good, but it's just like the price is insane and the length is insane. And like, is it that much better than a slice of pizza? Probably not. For the price and the length and the prestige, you expect it to be a few dishes that like fucking rock you. Like Atomix.
That's
was
the
a tasting
only
menu.
restaurant where it met my expectations.
Yeah. That was a restaurant where it was like, these are insane flavors and textures I've never experienced before. Everyone looks cool. Like the vibe is amazing.
That's a part of your calculus. If people look cool.
Listen, if you're paying that much, at a certain point, like
You're so vain.
No, that's what you want. You want like Animix is like they're all dressed like Star Trek. You're in like you like go down in this art gallery and it's like this retro future thing.
That's just Korean cult. That's just the Korean aesthetic.
Well,
Sterile.
I wasn't for sterile but very nice. They're like really sweet.
These flavors I've never tried before. Meanwhile, it's just what my mom's cooking.
Because what I always do initially is like you take the number of dishes and you divide it by the price.
Oh.
And you're always like, this is insane.
This is the Rosen method.
This doesn't make it doesn't make any sense. So then you have to figure out, okay, what am I actually paying for? And you're like, you're paying for like performance in theater, and they know your name.
Okay.
So I would say go to Animix over EMP.
Have you been to Tatiana?
I have not yet.
We should do a little Middlebrow field trip to Tatiana.
I've heard it's very good, but also the vibes are horrible because it's in like the Lincoln Center lobby, and paying that much to sit in that lobby, which is usually where like homeless people charge their phones.
Tough.
And I go there because I work.
Right.
I sometimes go there to like take a shit.
And you're in your tweed blazer, and you're like, there's people wearing sneakers here.
It's people like me sneaking into the lobby to take a shit, and then there's people like splurging $500 on the quote unquote best restaurant in New York. And, like you don't want that. You don't want the riffraff.
When you talked about sneaking in to take a shit in the Lincoln Center, it reminded me of there was a period in our open mic career in comedy, and listeners, just to give you a sense of what it's like coming up in the comedy scene in New York, where it became this like popular thing where comics would post the Chipotle bathroom codes. Like it was like a good Samaritan service, and it would help you get booked on shows. Like, hey, FYI, if you're going to Union Square, use this code.
It's like there's the preppy handbook, and there was like the degenerate comics handbook. Just like, here are all the bathroom codes. Here are all the good open mics where you don't have to buy a drink, and here are all the Chipotle bathroom codes. So you knew all the Chipotle bathroom.
I knew the.
You can just go and ask the person there. They don't give a fuck. As long as you don't look like you're about to shoot up in the bathroom.
When you're a stand-up comedian in New York, that's 50-50.
Yeah.
Whether or not you look like a civil human being.
That's true.
Who's abiding by the social contract.
We often did have people who were one moment away from homelessness.
But speaking of cheating the system, I saw a film.
What'd you see?
Kind of about cheating the system. I saw The Mastermind by Kelly Reichardt.
I also saw The Mastermind.
You saw The Mastermind. Josh O'Connor, baby. So for our listeners,
had you seen other Kelly Reichardt movies?
No. Can you inform our listeners what her whole? Apparently, she has a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
my film bro friends that I went to see it with.
Yeah, she's definitely has a thing.
Yeah,
which is like slow. I would say like intentionally slow cinema. Which is good. It's good to advertise yourself as slow cinema, because then when someone's bored out of their mind in the movie, as I was in her movie, I can be like, well, she did say it's slow cinema. she told me it's going to be slow and maddening.
So for our listeners, the Mastermind, it stars Josh O'Connor
Of Challengers
fame and of La Chimera fame.
Yeah, he's been making cool choices. Actually, I've
Great choices.
respected his.
And it's an art heist film set in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I would almost say it's an anti-art heist film.
Well, that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
But he is a art school dropout and kind of like a bumbling architect and just like a stay-at-home loser while his wife is out. Well, Alana Haim.
Yeah.
Who hates him.
And
he's out working.
He's annoying.
Making that bread, and he's annoying.
Kids.
Yeah.
One of his kids is autistic. Is that sort of the idea?
Oh, I didn't get that. So that's the premise of the movie, is Josh O'Connor, he plans to steal some artworks from the local museum. Did you like it?
I would not recommend this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I really liked it.
What did you like about it, Brian?
I liked the choices that Kelly Reichardt made. It's like an to your point, it's an anti-art heist film.
Yeah, okay. To me,
again, the first half way more exciting and engaged. I was more engaged in the first half than the second half, which is kind of the fucking point, Dan.
Yes.
Which I liked that's what I liked.
Yeah, but to me, it's an anti-art heist movie. It's like, yes, it starts with kind of like this.
It's like, what would it
almost like an action movie, or it starts very kind of normal
and the
genre
score is
film.
great. You got the jazz score.
Yeah, and you
cool.
kind of have these expectations for this guy, and then it's like very intentionally.
It's so funny.
Subverting your expectations.
It's truly, if you had a fucking, it's
but
truly
that's not fun.
It's truly about an idiot who executes an art heist. Okay, now what?
Yeah,
like it's.
Yeah, well, I think what, if I'm like being charitable, what I think she's trying to do is she's like, your expectations are like this attractive white male is doing an art heist, and so if you've seen a million movies, you're like, oh, it's gonna go well, and he's gonna like, he's successful, maybe he'll get chased, but he'll be clever and he'll have all these solutions,
right?
And she like punishes you for thinking that, and she's like, no, actually, like,
which I liked.
This guy, yeah, I like it maybe
like,
in theory, but it's not fun to watch. It's like, congratulations, you subverted my expectations of entertainment, and I was not entertained.
But I've been thinking about it every day since, and the more I think about it, the more I like it. Like, I get what you mean. Like, there is a whole 5-minute sequence where he is in a pigsty of a barn trying to hide the artworks that he's stolen, and without exaggeration, this goes on for like 7 minutes.
Yeah, like, whereas a normal movie, she's also playing with like cutting. You know, you expect that kind of movie, especially the beginning, is like snappy pace, and it's the anti-Ocean's 11, which is like super.
But that is
stylized and fast paced. And here he's like hiding the works, and she shows you she shows you kind of like the brutal, slow, excruciating, boring tedium of having to do this, which is like fine, but I don't know. It's like Chantal Akerman. You know,
who the fuck is that?
She was the
Dude, I don't know. First you hit me with the micro gastronomy, then you hit me with the Chantal Akerman.
Jean Dalman was like her movie that the critics voted like #1 for the Sight and Sound poll.
So if I liked this, should I read My Struggle?
No, you should. I don't know what you should read. You should read like Proust, maybe. Just.
I get what you're saying. It is like but it is a very anti-art heist film, and
and then he goes on the lam, but he's very bad and dumb, and he's not good at it, and he's not actually like. Again, she's constantly, there's a white privilege thing I think that's going on. In my mind, she didn't go far enough, but like the black guy she did the heist with, he's the one who gets arrested, and there's this kind of ironic ending that happens, and there's like this ambient Vietnam war and protests going on, and it's kind of this like,
let him cook
just like nothing happens, and I don't know. Okay, yeah. The point is that
is real life, though. Nothing really does happen. Nothing really does happen when nothing happens.
But there could have even
You're
been
really excited about this 11 Madison Park dinner. 90% of the dinner, nothing really happens.
No, the people I sat next to were very nice.
Nothing happens.
Like,
It's a nice metaphor for life. Nothing really happens.
yeah, that's great, but I don't want to go to the movies for that. My real life is boring enough.
Well,
Like, he goes on the lam, right?
I
And
recommend.
and he runs to like Gabby Hoffman, and who like hides him.
okay, that part, that whole,
And you expect
yeah,
like
that part was a little.
you expect
confusing.
like maybe she's an interesting character and they're gonna have a conversation or about their past, and just like they don't say anything of interest to each other. He just goes and he's there, and then
We're pulling a mastermind on our listeners right now. We're going into great detail on this film that moves at a glacial pace, which I enjoyed. But if you are on the fence about seeing it, oh come on, Josh O'Connor in a capacious suit.
I mean,
that
honestly,
is La
I
Chimera.
would say
That's La Chimera.
La Chimera is a movie that takes its time.
Yeah.
That's slow and meandering and wandering, but there's an intrigue and things are actually happening, unfolding that are mystical and mysterious that I think the slow pace explores and helps with and supports. And I just for here it was just like there's no momentum of any kind.
I
So
do.
it's just like an art movie.
I appreciate Josh O'Connor because he seems like an artist who makes good choices and he like cares a lot. I like how he has dethroned Paul Mescal, because Paul Mescal, when he first came onto the scene, was sort of like the normal guy,
Yeah.
with a lot going on,
Kind of funny looking hot guy.
normal guy with a lot of things going on under the surface. But now that Paul Mescal has been thrust as de facto hot guy, Josh
Yeah.
O'Connor's
He's here.
He's here. He's the normal guy.
Yeah,
with
he's not in Gladiator
a
too.
lot of things going on underneath the surface.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really seem like he's acting much or he's doing much at all even, but ooh, that's the brilliance, you know? That's the stuff.
He's a good little white boy. He's a feeling.
He's feeling a lot.
I mean, really, they're all like Shia. You know, it's all Shia LaBeouf, and all these other guys are like he.
But he's
got
of the
Me
British-
Too'd
the
and
British
he's-
varietal,
He got
though.
Me Too and he's out. So now we have all these like, we have the what's his face who plays Jeremy. We have Jeremy Allen White, Paul Mescal.
but they've
Josh
leaned in too
O'Connor.
hot. The moment you do a Calvin Klein campaign, you
Yeah.
can't be a normal guy with a rich emotional life. But you know, Josh O'Connor, he's art house to the core.
Yeah, he hasn't done any fashion stuff. I'm sure he has.
No, he was the brand ambassador for, I'm pretty sure, Loewe. Yeah,
Yeah, that
with
makes sense.
J.W. Anderson. Yeah.
I did see Jacob Elordi walking into La Cabra last week.
Let me say one thing about Jacob. Dude, that motherfucker, it's kind of annoying how he only hangs out in Dime Square because he's already like 6'7"
Dude,
and gorgeous.
He came out of the car, and my brother and I was just like, "Well, that guy has he has the goods. That's a fucking giant, beautiful man." I immediately I understand completely. That's a god walking among us.
It's like what I talked about Stefano Tsitsipas coming to a U.S. Open pre-party.
Yeah.
When you are that imposing, and
yeah,
that
hang out with
handsome,
other giant hot people.
that's what private members clubs are for.
Yeah.
Don't go to the most densely populated part of New York City.
Yeah,
There's a
Don't
part of
hang
it
out
that
with the
reads
humans.
as it's too whatever. People are gonna be upset, like, oh, just let him live. I'm like, bro, you're fucking Jacob. Don't go to Kiki's,
don't
dude.
live. Yeah,
Don't go to Kiki's.
don't go. So you recommend Mastermind to people?
You know what? I recommend Mastermind to people, especially now in the age of gooning. You like that little segue that I did?
I do like that.
That's a nice
Before
little
I
segue.
will say I would recommend her previous film, Showing Up, which I liked a lot more, with Michelle Williams about a sculptor.
Was that a slow burn?
It was a slow burn, and similarly, like there wasn't that much that happened, but I felt like it was actually much more heartfelt. I was much more invested in the character because she hates her main character, and it's just like not interesting to me to watch like an idiot.
I think I might be a little neurodivergent, Dan. Because after the Mastermind, I rented Michael Clayton for the second time.
Yes,
The first time I fell asleep, didn't finish it.
I don't know how that's possible.
The second time I saw Michael Clayton, fell asleep again. Did not fall asleep during the Mastermind.
Did you? But you watched the Mastermind in theaters.
Fell asleep during Michael Clayton. Michael Clayton, that's a movie that I need to take Adderall for.
I don't even understand how that's possible.
It's too much fucking talking, dude. And I'm like, there's so many important details.
Mastermind. I could have gone to take like I could have eaten the spiciest Indian food and had to take a huge shit for like 20 minutes of the movie and come back and I would have missed nothing. Actually, I could have not seen the movie and missed nothing.
Okay.
Michael Clayton is the most electrifying
it's
pot boiler. Damn it, Brian.
Electrifying pot boiler.
Yes.
Should we make that into a merch?
That would have been
I'm
been
here
my
for hi, 2 for the electrifying pot boiler.
that would have been my quote on the poster.
Oh, also, by the way, subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to our YouTube. You guys are doing good though. You're watching on YouTube.
You're watching on YouTube. It's great.
There you could see our beautiful Hello Human.
I hung out with my manager
Hello Human
this past
surroundings.
week, and he's like, "Where's Dan?" And I was like, "Oh, Dan is busy." And he's like, "Let him know that it's on site if I see Dan again."
Oh, because I
yeah. But you guys, but listeners, you guys have been doing great. You're building a nice community. We're having inside jokes now.
Yeah,
it's happening.
Soon you'll turn on us. Soon you'll start a Reddit and turn on us.
Please don't, dude. I my mental health cannot handle a subreddit, dude.
Brian's barely handling the comments on his new Instagram videos.
I don't know how you do it, Dan.
You just don't check the comments. I got into a fight with Alec Baldwin, okay? It's fine. You're going to be okay.
Anyways, I want to talk about this.
Gooning.
Let's talk about gooning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a piece in Harper's Magazine written by Daniel Kolitz called "The Goon Squad."
Kind of a throwback to actually like long form articles that felt like they had some propulsion, some excitement.
I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm just gonna say
it was like written. It had style. It was written with like a style, and it was about something like a new subculture. It was like ethnographic.
So for
ethnographic,
what?
Ethnographic?
What's that? Shut the fuck.
Get it?
I get it.
Masturbation?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So for listeners,
I hope you don't know what gooning is.
That's the thing is like, I knew all of this already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're already fucked in the head.
Yeah, I'm so fucked in the head. I mean, I think back a lot on, so there's this really funny comedian, Gavin Matz, friend of the pod. He has this great joke about how like his life just was all downhill since 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Uh-huh.
And I think about that joke so often because
that was like the line "The Witch in the Wardrobe." You like entered Narnia.
Yeah, I was on like Rotten.com, 4chan.
Yeah,
it's just it permanently changed the neural circuitry of my brain. And yeah, so this article talks about gooners.
Yeah, which is
gooning is slang for edging. Edging is like when you it's like a prolonged masturbatory state where you are inflicting delayed gratification to the point where you're just like, I'm going to watch porn for hours on end and I'm going to touch myself.
Like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. And I'm not going to orgasm. Like I'm just trying to keep this, keep a nice little buzz to take the edge off.
Yeah.
That's what gooning is.
Yeah. It's like the Olympics of masturbation.
But it is there's an entire subculture dedicated to this act of edging, gooning, prolonged masturbation.
And they're like more than that, they're like in chat rooms together. They're like in Twitch streams where they're all on like webcams.
Yeah.
And there's like a porn DJ.
Well,
you hand him the aux, the like sticky aux, and he just plays sick shit, and then they're all on camera.
Well, Daniel Kolitz, because gooning has entered the, like it's a slang.
People just use it as slang for jerking off, and it's like actually gooning. It's a much more of an art form.
Well, so Daniel Kolitz, like this whole piece is him, sort of. Let's just see how far this goes. And there's a subreddit called like Goon Setups where people, show off in sincerity. Like this is my setup for how I masturbate.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna have
Goon caves.
I have like 10 LED screens. I have my gaming chair.
Yeah.
And here are all the lights.
Did you ever see Swordfish, that Hugh Jackman movie?
No.
Where he plays like a programmer and there's like 10 screens. That's what I imagine. There's like 10 screens and it's just like, and it's the most horrific psycho porn all at once. And then people do like edits called PMVs.
Yeah.
Which which is like, you know how they like edit together to the beat, like people are fucking and stroking and sucking to the like techno pop beats, and it's like splicing together hundreds of different. People spend really a lot of time.
But clearly there is this vibrant community of gooners where they're all in Discord.
Yeah.
And so Daniel Kolitz joins one of these Discord groups, and what he describes is like so fucked, where
It's pretty depressing.
people
It's like Wall-E. It's
right?
like-
Like people will live stream themselves gooning, but they'll hide their head.
Yeah. Just
so-
their. Well, they show one head. They show their little penis
Yeah,
head.
so people, like, it's just like swaths of men masturbating together.
But it's not gay. They're watching women porn, but it's mostly dicks. But it's not gay.
It's fucking crazy, Dan.
When I was in college, my friend told me that he and his buddies would sit around together and like watch porn and jerk off, like they together.
In high school,
Yeah,
you never had that?
I know. That's insane. You did that?
Like, kinda, yeah.
You like jerk off with other men around you?
No, well,
Other boys?
Yeah, you're like in a room, but you're not like looking at each other.
Yeah, but
This
they're
is
right
like a
there.
middle. This is like a middle school. It's more of a suburb thing. In New York, you don't
guess.
have enough space to
we don't-
partake in this
okay.
activity.
Okay, we don't have like a den. You need a den.
Yeah.
You need a good basement, lazy boy setup.
Right, right.
Yeah, no, that was insane to me. So this just seems like
Or
like,
there would be those like fraternity hazing urban legends where like you masturbate on a graham cracker and
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
the
last
loser.
one to
Yeah.
ejaculate has to eat the cum covered graham cracker.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
just did
good
that for-
old
I just-
boys, you know, just good old boys.
just
Boys
will
being
be
boys.
good. Boys will be boys. Straight boys will be gay, super gay.
Yeah, but so there's these Discord groups, and then there are also in real life meetups, which I found.
Yeah, that's very sad to me. That sounds like something John Wilson would go to.
So he goes to one of these. I think it's in like Jersey City or Hoboken or somewhere there. This guy hosts it in his condo, and he gives out wristbands that are color coded. So green, yellow, and red. Red being like, oh, I'm not open to getting stroked by my fellow brother. But yellow is I'm curious, and green is like anything goes.
Yeah.
I'm straight, but you can jerk me, but you can
Yeah.
jerk me off. And as I was reading this, I was like, holy shit, this is like Tony Tulumootie's rejection. If
Yeah,
it were
yeah,
crazier and in real life.
Yes, I
Like,
thought
this
Tony
isn't fiction.
Tulumootee was like satire, and it's like no, this is like
happening.
definitely nested in the incel.
But there is like,
community.
even in the depths of human depravity, there is some humanity for your fellow human, because
For your fellow gooner.
for your fellow gooner, because I'm going to read this excerpt here. But it goes deeper than that. Wristband guy. So wristband guy is the guy who hosts these gooning parties in his condo. Wristband guy, it turns out, has zero tolerance for those Gen Zers who flaunt their degradation, who brag about going multiple days or not eating or skipping work or school. He told me, if someone says, oh, I've gone for 6 hours straight, when everyone else is saying congratulations, I'm saying, hey, are you staying hydrated? Are you taking meal breaks? Maybe you need to get some sleep. The goal, said wristband guy, is to foster the conditions for a long, healthy goon life.
This is a gooner mom. He's like, gotta take your vitamins.
People- I
gotta
mean-
take your zinc because I wonder if there's an overlap because
People
there's
need
also
to feel a
goon,
sense of purpose,
There's also
Dan.
goon maxing. There's the load maxing. There's a GQ article about how people are like eating zinc and trying to figure out how to make maximum loads.
This is
And like
so
depriving
fucked.
themselves. This is what I think. Just like 100 years ago, dudes were just like collecting stamps and building model trains, and now all that energy, and that was kind of obsessive and maybe like orgasmic in its own way,
Right.
and now
That's true.
And otherwise. Like look at this fucking Austro-Hungarian stamp, from 1912, and just like jizzing over the print quality or the one misprint. Like that's the same thing.
My dad took me to a model train convention as one of my happiest childhood memories.
Yeah, and now a Korean dad today would take his son
To a goon party.
to a goon party, and it'd be your happiest memory.
Yeah, but
But they are connoisseurs. That's what's crazy. Is like all
Yeah.
these people are like connoisseurs of
like
different
videos.
types of pornography.
Yeah.
In the way that someone like has
people
a
are
has a
trading
line.
compilation videos.
Yeah. And they have like like that's the e-girl guy. That's the hentai guy.
Oh, this uwu to facial transition is really a chef's kiss.
Yeah. There's a lot of wasted energy on like editing together videos. The same way that you'd have like you ever see those like eighth graders like mixtape dunking compilations.
Yeah.
It's like that, like crazy slick edits, but just with
Right.
like still a lot of black dudes involved, but just all going into different holes.
Yeah, like to your point, I immediately thought like, wow, wristband guy, he could have Why don't you just go volunteer at your community garden?
Yeah.
Instead, he's doing.
No, it's. I think even in these, I mean, you know, people just want community.
But what makes it
In the end,
sad?
Brian.
But obviously, like, this is all of this is there's like a lens of depression through all of this. But the overarching message for a lot of gooners is like total abject nihilism. They encourage each other to just log off of life and do not participate in society. There's no point. Just goon.
It's a lot of like, self-hatred, almost like getting off on the self-hatred, which is similar to some incel stuff.
Oh,
where
for
they're
sure.
just like, we're born with the wrong bone structure. Like life hates us. Like we're ugly, and like women hate us. It's almost like self-fulfilling. It is like the ultimate level of like doom scrolling. Like we're all doing this to some extent,
Right.
with addictions to scrolling and to TikTok and to
It just feels like
Twitter.
there's
But this is like
something-
it's just the most clearly like media consumption stupor.
I don't know if you feel this, but in my
Should we jerk off right now?
No.
Should we just watch something and see if we can?
And this has spilled over a lot into tech, where there is this embrace of total nihilism. I was just reading about this new startup that was backed by Y Combinator, and like Andreessen Horowitz just invested in it, and it's called Double Speed AI, where they are trying to encourage like a dead internet. So it's like a VC backed bot farm where you can control at least 1,000 social media accounts, and it'll auto generate AI content for you to make it seem human, where they have like metadata labels to make sure that it bypasses like any sort of algorithmic suppression.
Great.
And the launch video was this guy
So
being,
just completely like
this launch video was
solved the earth of the internet.
Yeah, the launch video was this guy who was the founder was like, you're already watching slop, and it cuts to like Fox News, like CNN, and he's like, let's just accelerate it. The dead internet is here. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, but what's even the business strategy then if it's just bots talking to bots?
Well, now there's this flood of AI content. I think in a year, social media as we know it, it's going to dilute the entire value of it, because
Well,
there's
it's already
going to be a
stopped
flood of
becoming-
AI. Yeah.
It's already stopped becoming social media.
So now,
like Facebook, all those, that's all just video slop that we create, and now we won't even create it.
the competitive edge for this company is we'll help you create AI content at warp speed.
Yeah,
at
we can
1,000 videos
we
a day.
can completely destroy
Quantity
the social
trumps
fabric of what is real and what is not. When I first read about that, I thought it was fucked, and then I saw a video today that made me full accelerationist. Like I think like the only solution is we have to create a system in which we think nothing is real, because this in between is impossible. Like I saw a video, because you know how Trump is taking away SNAP benefits,
Right.
and so now all the fucking crazy right wings are like spreading conspiracy theories about how 40 million people are on SNAP and they're using it to whatever, like eat steak dinners.
Sure.
And so I saw a video that I can tell was AI, but they got rid of the Sora watermark by like blurring it.
Oh.
And it was like a black woman being interviewed by a news reporter, and she's saying that she sells her $1,200 or $2,000 worth of food stamps for $1,200, and she's like, "That's just what we all do." It's like, so it's literally race baiting. It's trying to like
Right.
it's creating fake content
Right.
to get us to spread racial conspiracy theories that have
Right.
been there. Whatever, welfare queens, we've
Right.
had this for a while, but so many people were fooled, and they're like, I can't believe she's just admitting it.
So you
And
think you want this to
So I think
accelerate? You think we need to get past this?
I think we have
limbo
to. Yes.
Yeah.
We need to assume that all things are fake, because this middle ground where
causing a
we
lot of
don't
damage.
know, it is going to lead to like if I saw that video and I thought it was real, I would also be like, oh yeah, we should get rid of food stamps. We should stop helping poor people because it's corrupt and it's being scammed.
The goal is to scam VC funds.
Yeah.
To try and sell some like poorly put together like AI wrapper of a company. It's gross, dude. I don't like
the
it.
new company, the companies like 15 years ago were all like, like even Uber, it's like, or Airbnb, like, yeah, you can stay with anyone, you can get a ride anywhere. Now it's like, how do we replace human beings? And the fact that it's literally, how do we get people to goon forever?
I want to disintegrate the human social contract altogether.
Yeah, turn Amazon Prime AI on. You don't even order; it orders for you. It tells you what you want. You don't choose what content you want. What are we doing? Why are we making this?
I don't know. I truly don't know. Did you see the one about the Neo home robot?
No, what the fuck is that?
Okay, so
Is that your Halloween costume?
no, that's just who I am. So it's this company called Neo, and they've created a humanoid robot to do house chores for you.
Okay.
And
oh, I think I saw a video of it doing very poorly.
yeah. So what's so funny about this is, so it costs $20,000, and the promise is that maximum productivity. While you're at your 9 to 5, Neo humanoid robot will be able to do your dishes and take out your trash and do X, Y, and Z. So when you come back home, you're super tidy.
Fuck your wife, raise your kids. You don't have to do anything.
So if you go on YouTube and you just type in Wall Street Journal Neo home robot, the Wall Street Journal did this like 16-minute piece where they interviewed the founder of the company. And what's so funny about it is that the founder acknowledges, okay, great. It's in its nascent stages where it's still in beta. The movements are kind of herky-jerky. It's going to make some mistakes.
Yeah.
And
they just like throw plates across the room.
But
it's like Adam Driver in
and Marriage Story.
Just punch through walls.
So the hope is that all of this becomes automated, but it needs data to become automated. And so the founder's like, look, when you buy at this stage, you are an early adopter. So you get the privilege to train future generations of this humanoid robot. And so in order to do this, it is teleoperated. So it's some guy in Bangalore who is using a remote control and has full unfettered access to your home life 24/7 through the computer vision eyeballs of you. Dude, what the fuck?
What is even the point of Black Mirror? Like Black Mirror has ridden itself out of existence.
It's insane.
I saw something similar to that where I saw that they're paying people to literally just do household tasks and be filmed and do that for hours on end because the robots need billions of hours of training. So there's just human beings
just doing it
who are just like, they're getting paid to do mundane tasks just to train the future. So actually in the future, like you could be the guy who trains the robot's form for folding laundry. Like every robot in the future will be because of, Jeff. This Jeff style of folding laundry. He set the print,
The promise of AI has just become completely inverted. Remember in the early days, it's like, it's going to be able to do all of the busy work. And that way you can be creative and do the things that you actually want. Now we're going to be put in cages to train these AI models.
Yeah. And they'll have conversations about philosophy. They'll make ponderous Kelly Reichardt movies. And we'll have to do their and then we're just performing their laundry.
Truly.
It's like, you haven't quite shown me how to do the laundry yet. So we're going to chill here and just keep talking about philosophy.
Why would anyone agree to this? It's like,
people fucking need money. The gig people do weird ass shit.
But like, yeah,
job's
great.
a job.
You can invade my privacy. You can see me fuck my wife.
Yeah.
Person in India who is controlling this robot.
He has to clean the cum. I feel like you think Gooners are going to hire the robot?
Dude. Oh my God.
He just hires the robot to just stroke his dick. Well, that's what the same with like OnlyFans. Is that like the OnlyFans is also being replaced by AI videos?
Yeah, all the people
but it's just a dude in the Philippines, like as a talking to you.
Danny Jimenez is rating your cock.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then you call because your like internet's out, and he's also that. He's just on the other line, being like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you fix your internet," and he jerks you off and he fixes your internet, troubleshoots, just does it all.
Wait, this has been we need to end on like a happier note, Dan. Oh, the Paris Masters is happening right now.
More tennis. That's all we have.
The people in the
happy.
YouTube comments encourage it. They like it.
They like the tennis.
They like the tennis talk. Let our neurodivergent king to express himself.
The way you talk about tennis is beautiful, actually.
Yeah, it's electric acoustic. No, so I talked about Valentin Vachereau.
Mm-hmm. How's he doing since his epic win?
Since his epic win, he beat his cousin again.
Wow!
In the second round.
So it's not just
it's not
flash
a fluke.
It's not
a flash in the pan. He's still in it. Yeah, Valentin Vachereau beat Cam Norrie in the round of 16, so he's in the quarterfinal now.
How is this possible? Does something little switch, and everything's different? Like he changes his game, or do you think it's just confidence?
It's 100% confidence.
Damn.
And it's a testament to just how razor thin the margins are.
Oh, speaking of tennis, I went to play live ball at like this Hudson insane indoor courts at Hudson. Have you been there?
Oh, it's new. The Hudson River Tennis Club?
Yeah, but it's on like wood flooring. So like...
Oh, does the ball bounce strangely?
And yes, not only does it bounce strangely, it's like almost like a hollow sound when it goes. Terrible experience.
You know what? Fuck them. I actually looked into it. So the monthly due, you pay an initiation fee.
Yeah.
And then the monthly dues are like $350 a month.
It's crazy.
And then you pay an additional $180 an hour. So you pay the monthly dues to even have access to rent the court.
What is like you could just go to Columbia, you can go anywhere. You can go to Randall's Island.
But that's not the point. Dad.
Okay.
If you have to ask, it's not for you.
Yeah. This is like actually the Park Ave was the Park Avenue building?
432.
Yeah, so 432 Park Avenue, where
it's a really tall and skinny one, right?
Yeah, that's like completely
and
falling apart, and it sways, and like chunks of it are just falling out because buildings aren't supposed to be built that way.
What a way to go!
They're supposed to like taper.
What if you just got fucking bonked on the head by a piece of marble?
Yeah, you died from Billionaires Row. The metaphor would be too much. But anyway, not only do you have to pay the crazy maintenance fees, you have to like guarantee a minimum to eat at their shitty restaurant there.
Oh yeah, they have
So
like
that's similar.
the private chefs who are just like they just goon because they have nothing to do.
They have nothing to do because no one's there. It's all like UAE billionaires who just have ghost apartments.
Yeah.
So similar to this club, it's like not only do you have to pay the rent, you also have to even get the thing, you have to just keep paying and paying.
Right. I thought about getting a pair of Tims, and I thought of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You having a midlife crisis?
I don't know why you're
Are we turning into Desus and Mero? What are you?
I don't know. I mean, I bought a pair of gray sweatpants, and I was like, I kind of want to get a pair of wheat Tims to pair with these.
Tim's back?
They've never left. They're just a New York classic. I don't know why you're so staunchly opposed to Tims. What's your beef with Tims, Dan? Is it because the cool New York kids who bullied you wore them?
You mean the Koreans? Those are just the Koreans who bullied me, and I've returned. Maybe that's why I do this podcast, because I was bullied by Koreans in high school.
Oh, so this is
here.
This is repetition in play. Like you're a masochist.
Yes.
You want to be bullied
something
by
was
Korean.
Unlocked, much like 2 Girls, 1 Cup unlocked a whole world of porn for you.
Oh God, my entire TikTok algorithm now is Korean history. I sit and watch it. This is how I'm learning about my culture is through TikTok.
Like about what?
We're
like
so
the Korean
fucked.
War?
No, like dating back to like the 15th century and like how China, basically how like, we're just always like getting fucked by China and Japan.
Oh yeah, you
and
guys
the turtle ships
really got screwed.
Yeah, well, from both ends
continuously.
Yeah, yet we're resilient.
But now you're showing the world who's boss.
Yeah, now we bring you Samsung,
make
LG, K-pop demon hunters. But going back to Valentin Vachereau, if this run were to end, I've noticed that a lot of pro athletes who are flash in the pan, then they just become mental health advocates.
That's the path.
That's kind of what like Michael Phelps. That's what Michael Phelps did a little bit.
He's not a flash in the pan. He's the greatest swimmer of all time.
Yeah, but when you're like an Olympic athlete, you're famous for like what?
No, you'd have to be
3
like,
months?
what happened to Ryan Lochte? Like that dude. What's he doing?
I don't know. Should we look it up?
Yeah, look up what Ryan Lochte's up to. He's definitely doing like porn. There's no way he's not on OnlyFans.
4 days ago, estranged wife of Ryan Lochte breaks silence on complex divorce after accusing him of using cocaine. Ryan Lochte says he checked himself into rehab. Okay,
listen.
So see,
under the water, he felt at home.
Ryan Lochte's ex claims he pulled kids from school and hid their whereabouts.
Again,
yeah,
things just make sense when you're in the water, but outside, that's when things get complicated. The Ryan Lochte
So you can go the Ryan Lochte approach, or you become a mental health advocate, kind of like Jeremy Lin or Marty Fish did that. He had a documentary on Netflix talking about how difficult it is to live in the shadow.
Mental health is the grift, is like the ultimate.
Or the path up to lightness is just become an investment banker. That's what you need to do. Mario Ancic.
The fuck is that?
He is a Croatian tennis player.
I feel like they all become podcasters now.
No, but
in the last year, they've all decided they're going to have a YouTube
Mario
channel.
Ancic is a Croatian tennis player who he beat Federer at Wimbledon, like at the peak of his career, and he was like a top 10 player.
That's something to tell your kids about.
And then he retired when he was 27 and decided to go to Columbia Law School. And then he went to finance, and now he's like a managing partner at some crazy hedge fund.
I feel like there are a lot of tennis pros who went into finance.
There's a lot of former NFL pros too who go into finance.
I thought they usually just kill their wives because of CTE.
That's the Ryan Lochte approach. But if you are like, if you can kind of get it together, then you have
a lot of
open
money.
access. You have a lot of money, and the bros will love you because they made a lot of money betting on you and
Or if you're an
fantasy.
NBA star, then you start illegal poker games where you cheat.
Are we going to talk about that? This is a very bro-centric. To our,
We're talking about jerking off.
To the women who listen to this podcast.
We talked about Kelly Reichardt.
We talked about Kelly Reichardt.
We support female directors.
We talked about Madison Square Park.
Yeah.
And then we talked about
Madison Square Park.
We talked about Ella and Madison.
I literally think if I had gone to Shake Shack, I would have been happier. Just went across the street to the original Shake Shack. I would have been as happy.
Yeah.
The wine was good.
The wine was good?
Yeah.
I don't drink, so I can't enjoy any of these things.
Because you get Asian flush, or you have a...
Yeah, I'm allergic to alcohol. You know this about me.
No, I didn't know if it like you really feel...
Yeah, I can't
not
drink.
just visually, like it makes you feel ill.
I feel ill.
What about sake, like other forms?
All alcohol.
All alcohol.
Ethanol, dude.
You're just not fun. Your body's like, I'm not going to be fun.
Well, if you made it this far, thanks for listening to the podcast. Thanks for supporting us. Leave us a comment. Subscribe to our YouTube.
You know the drill.
We're growing on YouTube. We're really thankful that you're doing this because it makes me happy.
It makes Brian happy, and he doesn't have a lot. He has to post these
I'm not getting invited to
humiliation ritual TikToks.
I'm not getting invited to these luxurious brand dinners.
We're going to a kind of a little chic Halloween party.
We're going to a chic
tomorrow.
Halloween party, but
We'll cover it on the next pod.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you again, and we'll see you here next week.
Bye, babes.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.